Hello and welcome to Where You Live. I'm your host, Chloe Hopfner, and today we are visiting Red Deer's Visitor Center right along the QE2 corridor, and I am joined by Debbie Olson, Communications Manager at Tourism Red Deer. There are so many things to see and do in Red Deer, and now that the summer months are fast approaching, we're going to have even more tourists than normal. Why don't you share a few of the really exciting things going on this year here in Red Deer?
Oh, we have a lot going on this year. One of the campaigns we had last year was called Test Your Toughness, and it's partly because we have so many challenge races going on. So it starts with Woody's Marathon in May, and then we've got the Foam Fest in June, then that's followed by the Spartan Race in July, and then Mud Hero in August. So it's just super busy with that. And then you add to that, we've got events like Ranch Tracker, which is kind of like a man tracker television show type experience held at Heritage Ranch. So last year we invited people to come and test their toughness. And we also have some fabulous events going on in the summer. Certainly people will want to come out and experience Westerner Days. That's always a huge event for us. And also Centerfest, which are both held in July, Centerfest towards the end of July. So there's just a lot of things happening. And of course, with Canada's 150th birthday, a lot of the area attractions are weaving in 150th events into their programming. And then July 1st is going to be a big day in Red Deer.
Absolutely. July will be a busy month for everyone in Red Deer, lots to see and do. And of course, one of my favorite parts of the summer here in Red Deer is the patio season, and it's been better and better every year. So why don't you touch on a few of the things they have going on in the downtown core over the summer months?
Oh, that sounds great. Yeah, our patio season is really becoming a big deal. We've got so many new exciting restaurants and so many great patios to visit. And add to this, they've got the Ross Street patio, which is open from June through August. And every second Friday, they have live music out there. There's events like First Fridays, which involves all the galleries in Red Deer. There's Food Truck Fridays. There's also Wednesday market nights. And just, it's a really exciting, evolving scene, and it's a great place to be in the summer.
Absolutely. Now, looking at Canada's 150th, lots of events coming up that will be including the historical aspects of it and the celebration Canadian Pride. The place to be, of course, in Red Deer on Canada Day would be Bower Ponds this year?
Absolutely. That'll be where the main events take place. But I think throughout the year, you'll be able to see interesting things coming into the programming for different places like Fort Normandeau and the Kerrywood Nature Center, and many of the other attractions are going to be weaving in Canada 150 events. But on Canada Day, the place to be is going to be Bower Ponds.
Recently, Red Deer was named one of the most breathtaking places to visit in North America, and I thought this is the best opportunity to find out and share with the rest of Central Alberta. What are the most breathtaking places in Red Deer?
Well, there's a lot of breathtaking places in Red Deer, and I think the article came as a bit of a surprise to some people, but maybe not to the people that actually live here and to people that have visited here. In the last week, in fact, we've brought in 3 busloads of people from Calgary to hike our trails. We have spectacular trails. There's more than 100 kilometers of trails within downtown Red Deer. Our mayor, Mayor Veer, she likes to call it a city within a park.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's a great way to talk about Red Deer because, right in the middle of Red Deer is the Gates Lake Sanctuary, which is Alberta's first federal migratory bird sanctuary. And then we've got the entire Waskesiu Park system, which is incredible. There's places in that park system where you can hike and you don't feel like you're in the middle of a city at all. You can see moose and you can see other wildlife. It's just really quite a beautiful place to be.
I also love the fact that this trail system goes everywhere, but there's little places to stop along the way. You can enjoy lunch at King Canyon, and you can enjoy the Bower Ponds paddle boating, and you can get there through all these trail systems. It really is perfect.
It is just lovely. And I love going back to the Gates Lake Sanctuary and standing behind the bird blind and looking at the birds. We've got a really active outdoor young group of people that live in this area. I mean, The Red Deer River Naturalists, they run weekly birding tours, and they also run weekly wildflower tours right inside the city, and that is a pretty amazing thing.
Well, we already knew we were breathtaking, but now everyone else knows about it too.
Yeah, that's true.
So you mentioned First Friday, but I hear there's a brand new event coming this year in the arts community that everyone's getting pretty excited for.
Absolutely, there is. It's an art studio tour. It's going to be taking place June 24th and June 25th. And there'll be 16 artists, 12 different studios that people can tour and see the artists, their work, and their process.
Wonderful, that sounds incredible. Lastly, if anyone wants to stay up to date on what's going on in Red Deer, is there a website they should head to?
Sure, they should head to the official Tourism Red Deer website, which is visitreddeer.com. And on the website, you'll find all the latest news about what's going on in Red Deer. And also, on the website, there's postcards where you can invite your family to come and experience our beautiful city. And pretty soon there's going to be a contest coming, so they should watch for that and maybe sign up for our e-newsletter so they can get all the latest news.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much, Debbie, for joining us on Where You Live. And we will have more here at Red Deer's Visitor Center after the break.